And as usual, looking at the November UK wheat chart. The video goes out at 9:01, so pre-market open on Friday. Obviously, we start with our monthly chart here, and you can see that we've come down and broken through our support line here, which was the high of 2009, 134, and our support line here of the low of 2011, 136. And we closed last night 132. As usual, we'll just pop down into the daily chart, and you can see I've drawn lines, support lines on here. Our major support line here, 134, 136. Obviously, we saw this huge bounce last night on wheat after the downed Russian downed plane in Ukraine and the big jump up in the US wheat. Obviously, this gives us a big green candle, and is it interesting because obviously it could be the start of a rally. How are we going to identify that rally, and where are we going to put our targets if that happens? Obviously, the first target's 34, next is 36, and the swing low here 142. Obviously, always look for a reversion back to the mean. My mean average is the 6-day moving average here, 143. So it is £10 a tonne, could be achievable if this rally does get its legs on and keep going. Obviously, a breaking of the new low, 128, then reverts the downwards trend, which is in place at the present moment. My way of looking at this is I've been keeping an eye on the 5-day moving average on the wheat. This is a short-term chart of the last 2 months. And you can see we've had 4 tests of closing above the 5-day moving average. This candle is interesting because it's a big green candle on high volume, and you can see that sparks off a buy signal here at closing at 132. Obviously, we just have to see, going back to our revision chart, how far the news will take us. And obviously we'll keep an eye on the American market, which we're now switched to see how that fares. You can see here I've drawn my longer term support lines on the monthly chart. We're testing this low of 2010 at the present moment. We closed last night at 576. This is a December contract. Come down to the daily, and you can see here we're dead on the testing this last swing low here at 577. Obviously, if that's broken with a daily close tonight, then we look for a challenge to go back up and test our major support line here of 637, going back to the mean average here. So obviously it'd be crucial over the next few days as the new flow comes out, and see about sanctions and various other things. If we see a close on this above this 577, this is the December contract, then obviously that would be seen as bullish. But obviously not to still remember we are in a downwards trend, so obviously we'd see as a counter trend rally at the present moment. And then finally on the Aussie rape, you can see here we broke this swing low here at 345. My target was 40 down, so target is 305. But obviously the same thing, watch for a bounce, any kind of reaction at the present moment, because obviously we are in what we class as a news-driven market, so it could be very, very volatile as more information comes out regarding what's happening. Just finish on the wheat chart here, so look for tests this morning, probably 134, 136, and then look for the close tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll have an update this time next week.